Well, well, well. Let's see what we got figured out here. I'm gonna put this under here. Make sure that is not the reason. All right. My gosh. All I can say is insanity. Yay. That is so awesome. I am Tammy, can you tag Nana by chance? I don't even know if you can, but I had seen a message come through saying that she couldn't see or view it or whatnot. I'm gonna wait for about 30 more seconds, and then we'll be good to go. Hey Rachel, here, and just sent the link. Yay, thank you. You're awesome, Tammy. Thank you, hon. So, it'll be actually so much easier. Nope, but I can't share on all your pages. That's okay. You know, we'll do it this way, and then hey Johnny, how the heck did you get on here, boy? We're gonna talk about this one later. You little stinker. How you doing, bud? Miss you. Okay. So we gotta get real here. So in regards to that's good, honey bunny. So in regards to what's going on, this is the thing, you guys. I'm just gonna kind of give it a very short over what I just got done doing on Facebook, but we're getting kicked off left and right, of course. So this is the thing. In the big cities right now, we are seeing obviously the big issue, right? Things just getting blown up. Unfortunately, it's sad and it is heartbreaking to see that people are willing to take it to the level it's at. But this is the thing. From the very first day, I caught on to a couple different things that I was looking at in the videos, and I started mentioning it in the lives that I was doing on my Facebook page. And so it was pretty insane to see that, you know, a lot of the things in the video, even with him, how the officer just had his hands in his pocket. So to me, I look at things outside and deeper than most people because of you know, taking psychology classes and stuff way back, and I've always been about really looking into things, researching, right, all that. So you look at things differently from my angle, and I'm just like, I'm sitting here and, you know, looking at this guy. Yeah, two other officers, if they were even the real officers, you guys, it's sick to see how deep this goes. You know, it doesn't surprise me because we've heard the president talk about the deep state, the deep state. I I know how bad it is when it comes to the cases that are like mine, right? Like Kylie's fight. I know that the deep state is really bad in there. I know that, you know, there's cases right now nationally. After I get off of here, I will be getting on with a mom that has 3 children, you know, and they had her baby in NICU, and they kicked the mom out. No, didn't even, but this is the thing. If parents aren't aware of what to do, and I keep saying this, look at my videos, you know, that I've made, and I'll have to start making some on YouTube because I think it will definitely get a wider spread. But we have to warn every mother out there that is pregnant right now. do not go to the hospital alone. This whole I can't say certain names, you guys, because I keep getting targeted on my videos. So this whole, thing with what's been going on the last 4 months, and oh, you must put a mask on, you must do all this. We're starting to realize the BS behind it all, right? This is the problem. The system and the entity where they come and just snag your children, that has not stopped. It's gotten worse. And I mean worse. Okay, we thought we had a problem before. We have a very serious problem right now, you guys, and it's getting bad. And I'm talking a minimum of 3 to 4 or 5 phone calls a day that I'm getting. And that's just with people that know that I've been through it. I know how to handle majority of the issues. I can be on the phone. I've talked to nurses. I've gotten moms home safely, no problem. But there's so many parents out there that have no clue. And this mom with 3 kids, she had no clue. She's now reached out and now realizing like there's a serious issue, but it's one of those things where she wishes she would have known so she could have better protected herself going in. And that's why I don't care. I don't care where you're at, what city, what state. Do not go in to give birth alone. Don't. If you do, go live. Go live. Tag my pages from Kylie's Fight to Hope Warriors Foundation, Chrissy Gale Dixon, but these are all Facebook pages. So it just, if you don't get enough attention fast, you will fall. And when you fall and they cave in on you, it's hard to get out. It really is, because they come in with a right and a left hook over and over, and you don't even know what hits you by the time they're done. You just kind of sit there startled, not knowing what in the world just happened. And it's sorry, I got a phone call and I had to decline it. I just got a phone call and had to decline it real quick. But this mom, has kids that she's got to worry about, but then she left her newborn at the hospital. And it's just like, you can't do that. You can't. Once you leave, last week, I had a mom that did that, and the doctors and nurses ended up lying and saying that she just left her baby there because it was in NICU, and so they're charging her with neglect. Are you kidding me? The doctors and nurses told her to go and that she could come back during the day, but since she got discharged, she's not allowed to stay with the baby. And then they ended up taking the baby, and she also had other kids to worry about at home, but now has to fight to get her baby back from the hands of DHS. And that is almost impossible in some states. That's why it is so vitally important that you reach out for help before, okay? They come to your door, do not answer it. Get help. Tag me, tag, other advocates. This is the other sick problem. You guys ready for this? This current mom, and then one from yesterday, they both had called the local police. And guess what? They told them there's nothing they can do. And one of them even called a local attorney. And guess what? Was told there's nothing he can do unless they basically harm the baby. Are you kidding me? So now they're literally still kidnapping them, taking them, and no attorneys are willing to help unless especially locals. And I've dealt with that. I dealt with 3 of them that I had to let go and had to even represent myself for months because there's no one that will help. And it's unfortunate and it's sick, but this is why we have to come together and get the foundation going, get platforms out there that will help families like this. And that's why I'm a little bit pissed and irate that, what's going on at a national level. Can we, get the attention that we need to say, hey, this is not okay. Yes, we need change. Yes, all officers should be getting prosecuted to the full extent of the law. But what we're doing, we're being set up. Okay. We're not out there peacefully protesting alone. All right. They are paid people in every state. There's Craigslist posts up about it, you guys. They're paid $20 an hour to go and to smash in windows and buildings and cars and to light things on fire. Why? Because that's their agenda. That's what they wanted this whole virus thing to be about. But it didn't. And because they didn't get where they wanted with that, they are now going to the next level and the next level. Just like, well, the first one didn't work, then the second one didn't, then the Hornets didn't. Think about it. It's been an attack after an attack after an attack. So now, what do they have to do? They had to take it so far to cause that type of hatred, to cause, this division. And that's what they wanted. That's what they wanted, this whole mask thing. Oh, those of you wearing a mask, start hating and talking down on those that are wearing it and those that aren't. Did you notice the division it started? Did you notice the division it started even on everybody's page? The hatred? You guys, this is what they're doing. This is what they want. They want that division so it can continue. And then guess what? It's only going to get matters worse. Because now look, Portland, Seattle, guess what they just called? I'm even afraid to say it on here. But when they call that state of emergency, they're going to use that to their advantage to do what? Control more. So now there's a curfew. And it's only going to get worse from there. So it's just been sick, and it needs to seriously stop. There's a lot of big things, coming, and that's the thing. It's a matter of time where they're gonna just continue to do what they want, and they're gonna continue to you know, try to tear us down, tear us apart, to sit here and to cause that hatred and that division. And we're going to fall for it. And if we continue to fall for it, well, then we're kind of getting what, we deserve. If we're going to walk in directly into their palm where they want us, then it's going to be one tough situation to get out of. So all I can say is we really need to rise up and do this as peaceful as we can. We need to be able to stand united on every level, and I mean every single level possible. As hard as it is, because of the way they did it and the way they went about it, it's heartless and it's wrong and it's disgusting. But that is a serious calling for all of us to come together, to unite. We can all look at how many from all parts of the world are coming in on this and saying, hey, that's wrong. This is enough. Like, this has gone too far. And that should wake us up and make us realize that, hey, we can come together on a unfortunate situation that took place, and it's sad and it's devastating and heartbreaking, but we can come together on that to call for that change, to demand that change. But this is the thing, we're being set up on the blind side of it because they're paying people to the Dems on that side of it, they're paying people to come in to destroy, to light things on fire, to make everybody look that much worse into, fall into their New World Order crap, which is wrong and it's sick and it needs to stop. But in order for that to stop, we have to look at things different. We have to be able to come together on a platform and just say, hey, you know what? This is insane, but we need to make a difference and we need to stand on it differently. We cannot come in with the hatred they want us to come in, because guess what? We're falling for it, and that's exactly their plan 100 years back. Okay, this is what they've wanted. And then they also use tactics like this to take our distraction off of the other sick things they're doing. Okay, taking innocent lives out of the arms of parents nationally right now. Okay, we have to realize and see what their real agenda is. Okay, why do you think there's a deep state issue? There's tunnels underneath every major city right now that they've handled quite a bit of them, but there's still more to go. And why is there that rise and that huge jump in newborns getting taken? We need to stop and say, okay, we need to come in on this issue. How can we handle this issue? Change it, make those changes. And we need to come in on this issue and make the changes to where, is this going to pull in further agenda of what they called and wanted a federal police task force? That would be the wrong thing. We don't want and need anything federally anymore. Okay, that's how things start to get corrupted. That's where they get to stand united and continue to get their fingers in on every way, shape, and form, but to actually get we the people what we want, which is to be able to live peacefully, is to be able to have our rights, but they want to constantly take those away. Why? Ask yourself why we're the last country that still has right to bear arms, at least for now. Okay, but all this state of emergency and they get to break new laws that they want to call laws just because of it. We're giving them what they want, and it's sick and it's wrong, and I don't know how else to spell it out for you guys, but we need to wake up and to seriously start uniting like never before. If we can't stand together on this, all they're going to do is continue to divide and conquer. Think about it. Divide and conquer. That's what they do in every single situation that they tap in. It's in their manual. It's in their manual, okay? An 8-page manual that I read today that I seriously just, it's sickening and it's wrong. But this is their plan, and it's to cause that division. It's to take the system down. The system that gives you rights, the system that gives you the peace that you can still sleep at night without being told what to do, where you can go, where you can't go, and being in quarantine sites and other sites that they've gotten prepared to take millions to. Okay, you guys, we have the opportunity to possibly still turn this around. But at the rate that it's going and the rioting, it is insane and it's out of control. And if you look closely, yes, we're being set up, but yes, we, the people, need to pull out of the big cities and stop that and take it to peacefully, okay, rallies. We've been doing that for the last couple months, okay, for the cities and the towns to open up. We've been doing that very peacefully. But this is the thing. The minute you step out of that, you're going to get backup. And you're going to get backup you don't expect. And they're going to come and throw things with you, but they're going to take it to the extreme, which they're doing in every state now, and they're getting paid to do it. Do you think they care? Do you think they're smart enough, if they're that dumb to fall for that and to get paid to do and destroy? You think they're smart enough to realize that what they're doing is causing hell, living hell for every single one of us, okay? Because guess what? New World Order, the way it's in their manual, and it says, oh, a world we can live in where there's no hate. Really? You want to know why? Because they control everything they'll control everything you do. You will be quarantined in sites where you won't be able to escape. Okay? You don't get to win in the end with their one rolled. I can promise you that. None of us will benefit from that but them. That's it. It's the elites and nobody else. And that is their agenda. There will be no left, no right, no color, no this, no that. Because guess what? They won't care. It'll be them against us, and it'll be far, far too late to ever make any kind of changes. I mean, ever make any changes anymore after that. We don't pull together and pull back and seriously say, enough is enough, okay? And start on a movement of peace and start on a movement where we can still show love unconditionally for one another and be there for one another, regardless of what color you are. Just like I said the other day, who cares about your color, okay? We all bleed the same. We all hurt the same. We've all been, you know what I mean, prosecuted on different levels, no matter what color you are. Look at the charges they're charging me. Look at the charges they're charging a Hispanic mom, a white mom, an African mom. It doesn't matter. Do you understand that? They are not racist as to who they come and attack. They will attack us all. But they will cause racism. They will cause the division in order for us to turn on each other, to annihilate each other, to cause destruction and riots. So that way, it gives them the right to come in and to stop us. It gives them the right to come in and to cause that division and that destruction. And guess what? We're giving it to them. We are seriously giving it to them. But if we cannot make these changes and pull back just a little bit, but still demand justice, okay? This isn't about letting anything go. We're not letting anything go. But we need to pull back and realize it's a setup. It's a setup. Let's do this right. Let's not fall for their damn crap. Let's not fall for their tyranny. Let's not fall for their stuff because they're too busy getting their hands so dirty that they want this to happen so that it can be such a distraction while so many other innocent lives are taken out. You don't think that they're using this to cause what happened instead of us demanding justice and doing it peacefully and in love so we can still keep our hands and our eyes on every other situation? But no, they wanted this to be national. Anytime something like this goes national, you guys, mark my words, something else more serious comes in and takes place. Okay? We have to wake up. We've been so woke these last few months. We cannot let that go for nothing. We cannot, put that in the back of our minds just because they're causing this insanity to seem a million times worse because they paid people to come out to make us look that much worse. Okay? We need to show ourselves and each other grace, love, and be understanding, and to truly unite and to come together. Who cares about the dang color? Stop allowing them to say blue, red. Oh, yes, this agenda. Let's get them to riot here. And oh, yes, mask, no mask on. No mask, yes, mask on. Then let's get them to riot there. Every single situation, they've had an agenda to distract, to conquer, and destroy. Okay? So that is the biggest issue that we keep doing. And we fall for it every time. It's almost comical because it's so damn frustrating that we fall into their palms every single time. And then you see riots at the store and people with masks on yelling at people with no masks on. Wake up. Wake up and realize what's happening. The actors that are being paid behind it. Look at the videos that were in the hospital and how many of those bodies were dolls. Okay? And we got to seriously wake up. We keep going down the road we're going and keep allowing this insanity, these lies, and this division to be caused between we, the people, when we still have rights while other countries no longer do. Okay? We are being looked at as an example. And if we seriously can't make those changes and we can't step up and say and demand that this is enough, this is what we're asking for, this is what we're demanding, forget asking, demanding the changes in the states between Oregon, Washington, California, Colorado, okay? All of the insanity that the governors are pulling there after nationally, okay, the president said we open back up. What do those governors do? They pull on tighter. 2 days ago, Inslee said, and this should smack you guys all over the head, and I had a live on it. He said, we have a strike team ready to go. A strike team ready to go, door to door for quarantine sites. Next thing you know, this strike team that is ready to go that night, the riots started. The very next day, Seattle had riots, and guess what? We are now being, curfewed. We are now being told when we can and cannot be on the streets. That should wake us up. How did he know he was going to need a strike team the very next day? Think about it, you guys. You don't think they're behind us? Think again. Think again. Why do you think he had to himself wake everybody up and say, if there's governors out there that are going to go against my order, I will come and make those changes myself in those states? And then look, the 3 states that have the most major issues, they're all under curfew all of a sudden and state of emergency. Okay? This is exactly what I was afraid was going to happen, and it's happening. And we're being completely annihilated because we're not seeing the bigger picture. Anyways, we need some serious prayers, and we need some serious prayers for the families that have been affected by this. We need some serious prayers for the families that are constantly being torn apart, okay, in the hospitals. Their babies are being torn right out of their hands, and it's not okay. Not okay. And all the open cases, they're getting attacked, okay? I had a mom of 3 kids completely came in without even a warning, without a knock, came in their front door, the back door, took her kids. These cases are nationally everywhere on every level. What are we doing about all those innocent lives? Or are we going to keep pretending that it's not happening? Are we going to keep pretending that this is just everybody else's problem because it's not your own kid? Well, guess what? I didn't realize how bad the situation was until my own kid was the one paying that price. Don't wait for that to take place. And if you don't think that we're being distracted from that, think again. Okay? We're talking thousands of innocent lives being taken every day while all this is happening. Why do you think there's a serious lockdown for 2 months now? Because of the tunnels and everything else. And here we have the biggest problem right in front of us, and they constantly want to cause nothing but hatred and riots and make us look 10 times worse as civilians than we really are. Okay? In the video, they were the ones breaking and vandalizing windows in their Antifa groups that they hire at $20 an hour. And it's sick. Okay? Just because they can be told that, the New World Order is not going to have hate, it's nothing but BS and lies. Because when that takes place, there's no control left. There are no rights. You're not going to be able to come and go, and you'll be lucky if you're still living in your home. pray hard for some serious change. And I truly, truly pray for every single family that's out there that's hurting, that's been caused harm by the tyranny, by the corruption in our government, because we do need change there. We need serious change, okay? But we have to realize we're being played. We're being played, and we need to seriously wake up before it's too late, and we're not going to have the opportunity or the chance to do so. Anyways, I will be off for tonight, but try to be back on here tomorrow, and I'll start actually doing my lives from the YouTube channel, because at least they don't annihilate my videos like they do on Turning Into. Okay, cool. Love you guys too. God bless you guys, and just lots of prayer, you guys. We need it. This country needs it now more than ever. If we can't, even churn our Facebook, our TV, our anything on without seeing the mass destruction, I don't even know what to say about that. Besides my heart breaks, and I truly hope it's not going to be too late. I truly hope that it's not going to cause more restrictions and more, corruption to be taken on us as the people. We've worked our butts off for this country. We've paid in to their positions, and they took that oath to protect us. And guess what? That is far from what they're doing. They're not protecting us, okay? They have worked against us. They've been in office to create and to assemble exactly what they're causing us right now, okay? They've planned this out for years, you guys. Don't be fooled. But we need to seriously wake up and make a change and make a difference. Follow on Kylie's Fight on Facebook. I'm on there more. And then also Chrissy Gale Dixon. You can follow the personal page. And I post things and updates all the time. All right, you guys. God bless. Take care.